Hi everyone, I'm Narina. The poem I chose is the Nymph's reply from Walter Riley. He writes, "Had joys no date, nor age no need." In the Nymph's reply to the shepherd, the reason I think that this line resonates to me is because this line feels quiet, but it carries a decisive emotional shift. Riley is writing a response to Christopher Marlowe's idealized the passionate shepherd to his love. This line uses a hypothetical condition to suggest that true and lasting love could only exist if time didn't cause changes. My understanding is it recognized that beauty, pleasure, and even affection is all shaped and limited by time. The literal interpretation of this line is if happiness never expires and growing old doesn't bring physical fragility and the necessity for warmth and shelter. Beside the deeper literal analysis I found from some critics online is the word date here contains beautiful multiple meanings. It means an ending or expiration, but it also suggests a fixed point in time. The Nymph is introducing the concept of time flies. Marlowe's shepherd lives in an eternal, unchanging springtime, but Riley's Nymph introduced the persistent development of time. Moreover, Age No Need shifts the poem from romantic philosophy to absolute realism. Love does not heat a freezing home. Flowers do not clothe an aging body. The line resonates deeply because it acknowledges that our ideals and our physical realities are even often tragically misaligned. In my personal experience, university life often feels like the shepherd's promise, full of possibility, full of connection, and a kind of idealized freedom. When you enter the department you're in, for me, it's FLLD. There is this expectation that this year will be exciting, meaningful, maybe even transformative in a perfect way. New friendship, language learning, all kinds of exploration, all feels like something that should last or at least leave a permanent mark. But Riley's line quietly interrupts that expectation. It reminds me that none of these joys exist outside of time. At NCKU, semesters move quickly, friendships shift. In my own experience, I lost a really important friend, like my most important friend, a friend that I first met in college. We had a fight because due to some different opinions on a small project. So it helped me realize that the version of yourself in freshman year won't be the same one permanently. As the one in that sense, joys do not have a date, and age always reshape your experience. During this year's winter vacation, I joined a college department exploration camp as a camp counselor. I was responsible for taking care of the participants and spent a lot of time preparing performance and activities for them. Although it was sometimes, always tiring and exhausting, but it was also incredibly rewinding. I met many new friends from all kinds of department in the NCKU and created unforgettable moments and memories. During those days, I often wished the camp could last forever because I truly enjoyed every moment we spent together, but I know it's impossible. This is where this perspective becomes meaningful. Instead of believing in permanence, you start to value moments because they won't last. During college, you begin with expectations that everything will be stable or lead somewhere clear, but gradually you'll understand that change is constant. People grow apart, interests change, and even your goals can feel less certain. That realization can be uncomfortable, but it also makes your experiences more real. It suggests that instead of expecting university life to be something fixed or ideal, it's more honest and maybe more meaningful to accept its temporary nature. The friendships, the stress, the small wins, they matter not because they last forever, but because they exist within a limited time you actively living through. Thank you for listening.